How would y'all have went about the situation? Would y'all have clipped her wings right there? Honestly speaking,
I like that.
I didn't leave. Honestly speaking, I did not leave.
You should have.
Wait, what?
Yo, I put up with her shit for probably another year after that, bro. But I just gave the same energy she gave because she was a cheater, but she was a great partner. She was, she was a cheater.
Let me tell you something.
Great partner. No. Yeah.
Let me tell you something.
Yeah, got it.
Once you get that thing up, you're done. You're done. That's it. Once a woman lets another man conquer her, she is finished. She's for the streets.
All right. Hold on, y'all. All right. We got a beautiful sister here, and listen to what she said. Once a man conquers that chick, you're done. If this sister understands this, she knows well she's not going to put herself in a situation. Once a man conquers that chick that you're dealing with, she's done. You feel me? She's over. It's over. You feel me? And do not allow her to get access to you. Don't fuck all that. Yahweh said forgive, right? He teaches how to forgive, but guess what? He also didn't teach you how to be stupid either. So don't never take them back. Don't never deal with them ever again. Cut them the fuck loose. And a lot of you brothers out here, you going through that shit. As men go through that shit. You feel me? I don't care if she's your second wife or your third wife. Do not take that bitch back. Let her go. And she gonna go in the streets. She gonna date. She gonna find a man. Right? And what she's gonna do, she's going to try to control him with religious standpoints from the truth. And what she's gonna do, she's either gonna leave the truth, and she's gonna get more wicked than what she was before she came into the truth. So now, a lot of them didn't even change fully. You understand? They didn't really give their heart to Yahushua. What they did was they accept sensationalism and accountability of the truth. They didn't really accept the truth. You understand? Because if they did, they would never did what they did, and they would never disrespect God and their father. When a woman cheats and she do these things, she disrespects her father. It's the realest shit that you can hear. You know what I mean? Let's listen to some more.
A lot of women don't want to accept that they cannot do what the man can do.
Women don't want to accept the fact that they can't do what a man that a man can do. Because this is why feminists and women's liberal movement is going to get y'all women killed. Y'all going to get judged severely by Yahweh. You're going to get judged by God, man. You're going to get judged, man. You can't do what a man can do. Do you understand? If that woman is your wife, right? You can't divorce her if she did not commit adultery. If she commit adultery, right? Or if the woman is overly wicked, and you can't take this shit no more, then you gotta be smart and use your common sense. Drop the bitch, right? But if it's not so bad to the point where she ain't doing that type of behavior and she's got to get her behavior correct, you can deal with her, but just separate her from a while. But when you separate from these women going to cheat. When you're separated, the woman, you're not supposed to have sex with another man. What you're supposed to do is repent and let Yahweh work with you, and you contact your man and you work it out with him. That's what you do. But these women go out here and they'll cheat. So what they'll do is they're trying to be slick. They said, let's take some time. I got to take some time to figure out myself and get a break. No. Don't fall for that bullshit. She can take a break and let that break be permanent. You understand? So do not listen to these women. Okay? Do not get tricked by sorcery and witchcraft. That is a Delilah tactic. That is a Jezebel tactic. Do not fall for that. Do not engage in that behavior. Let that bird go. All right? Hold on, y'all. So let's hear some more.
Absolutely not. As unfair as it is, that's just how it go. What is it that I say? A key that can be unlocked with any key is useless. A key that can open any lock is powerful. Mm-hmm. As much women that say, oh, I got my get back, that is not a get back. That is not a flex. And the only person that you're hurting is your father. That's not a flex. Women cannot do what men can do. Once a woman cheats, that is consent. Cheating is not the same for women that it is for men. And the sooner women realize that, the better the world will be.
There you go.
Yeah, seriously.
There you go. There you go. So, let's go to the comments. There's no women in the comments, only a couple of ladies. Right? Now, here's a bullshit excuse. This lady said, ladies, this is why when he cheats on you, leave. Because I definitely agree. We cannot move like them. So move on. Let someone that respect you find you. No. You still wrong. The man do not cheat. That is his nature. Okay? The only time that you can leave if he commits adultery by sleeping with another man's wife. That is it. If the man got 2 or 3 women, right? And those women, hopefully, are clean. They're not being promiscuous, right? which in this generation, a lot of these women are fucking another man too, right? But for safety reasons, I understand. But a man can do whatever he wants to do. But the man got to be smart in his doings in this day and time. So this day and time is an adulterous generation. So me personally, I advise brothers to don't engage with these women in these bad activities. Just stay away, man. Just refrain yourself, but keep your spirit in the eyes of the Lord. Keep your spirit with God. Read His Word, man. All right, stay away from these revelings and these bad parties and getting high and drunk, and stay away from that shit, man. It's not of the Lord, man. So the lady's still trying to justify, you're right. We can't stop him from cheating. Stop saying that. It's not cheating. It's his nature. It's his God's given nature. You don't like it because you don't read the word of the Lord. You don't respect his commandments, so you don't like it. He can do that. Okay? Every man has a different level of control and discipline. Not every man is the same. Not every man is going to want to do it at the moment, or he may not do it dealing with you. But he may do that deal with another woman and do that more. So don't get alarmed or upset or bent out of shape because he's doing that. It's his nature. A woman's nature, right? Your nature is to have a period. We don't stop you from having a fucking period. But you go to medical advisory and get and change it by getting IUDs, getting your uterus removed or something, whatever. Your tubes burnt or you take these these birth control shots or whatever. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? And then it causes irregular menstrual cycles. Okay? So you taking sorcery and witchcraft into your body. So before you can say that, correct your fucking self. You women don't understand. You out of order. Just like the men are out of order in these day and times, we all have done some kind of form of wickedness. But what the young lady is saying, she's saying once you sleep with another man and lay your back down, you know what kind of woman you gotta be to lay down and get cracked by another fucking man? You ain't shit, man. You a nasty ass fucking woman. You a nasty bitch. To get your back being put on a bed and another nigga put his rod, his ROD inside you and CUM in you. You know what that speaks volumes about yourself? Your decorum, your action, your behavior is nasty and despicable. You lay there and you get fucked by another man, and then you try to come back and act like what you did outside don't count. It counts. You know what I'm saying? None of these bitches is no good. This lady here, even though she's speaking the truth, you always got to keep that in the back of your mind, because a woman can get caught in lust. When men say, "Oh no, my woman, your woman too," all women, you can't trust them. But a true woman that love you, man, she would not even entertain them and be honorable for you to the very end of your grave. Now that's an honorable woman, man. And then that same woman will be your wife in the kingdom, man. You think this bitch I dealt with, Sephora, you think this bitch gonna be my wife? Hell fucking no. I knew that from the get-go when I used to tell her that. It's to hurt her feelings. This bitch ain't gonna be no wife to me. You already violated from the beginning when I second that and gave you a chance, because you didn't know the truth. So I kind of ain't fault you for that. But I should have just left it alone as it is after I fucked you the first fucking time. But you was showing a care somewhat and showing, and you was building and learning. But as time went on, the learning it backfired on you. You can still learn the truth and repent, whatever, but you can never ever be with me. And if you keep going with another man, you just commit more adultery. So you got your best bet is to be alone, but you're not gonna be alone. That chick is not gonna be alone. And brothers that dealt with women like that, these women come back with tactics. What a brother had explained in the video, on his video, the brother said that his ex-wife come back to him and tried to bully him and said, "If you don't take me back, I'm going to tell the police that you put your fucking hands on me." Yeah. You know what he said? Do what you got to do then. Do what you got to do. You can't fucking force me to be with you. Guess what she did? She trying to call his bluff. Right? No, excuse me. He called her bluff. And she trying to see if he's going to be a bitch and fall for the trick. Guess what she did? She started crying and begging him. That's what he knew right there. That bitch was full of shit. So what I'm trying to tell you is, brothers going through this shit, and brothers are seeing what you doing. Your tactics and antics will not trick us, man. Don't just think that is the Jude women. You got the Latino women that doing the same thing. They very slick. My wife tried to do slick shit and play psychology, but it doesn't work on me. Once I call it what it is, I said, "Why don't you just tell me what it is?" And she started laughing. I said, "Yo, stop fucking playing. You know what it is." So I tell her what it is, what I know, what she's supposed to, what she really mean, and I call it out. And she's like, "Yeah." I was like, "So stop fucking playing. Stop thinking that you speaking in this type of language code where women use this thought process. So I always try. She can't beat me. She can't. She tried, but she can't get it. She can't get me. And if she get me, right, I let her think she win, and then I catch her something. Boom. I always got her. I always got her by her fucking knees as mercy to me. You understand? I'm not saying that in a disrespectful way, but that's what women are. That's what woman's nature. I'm not mad at my wife. For that's a woman's nature. A woman's nature. She's very canny, and she could trick you and manipulate you at any time in God's speed. She's quick and fast with her mouth. But if you guys don't have the spiritual discernment to see and know that women do this or use this formula, you're going to get tricked, and you're going to lose, and and the worst side of it is you can lose your life behind these women. Women can make you lose your life, man. Because a woman could trick another man out of his position to get rid of you because she's afraid and she can't get rid of you. That's why this fucking girl come back to me so that I can eliminate this nigga. I'm not fighting no battle that a bitch got herself into. She thinking I'm supposed to say, oh, you want me to go check that woman? And then, fuck that. That ain't happening. Not saying that was her motive, but she had this little seed in her mind thinking that, okay, maybe that can work. Not knowing that that's not her first option for me to do. She want me to be there when she fuck up. I'm not gonna be there when you fuck up. Fuck that. You gotta make a better decision in your life. You 42 years old. You ain't gonna stop doing it, suffer. You're not gonna stop doing it. You're gonna keep fucking doing it and doing it and doing it. Every now and again I bring this up because you women do not listen. How that shit look towards your father and God? So you women are out of order, man. You doing things that don't make any fucking sense in the eyes of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shah, man. So what are you doing? The young lady said it's like a master key that can unlock all locks. But if you got a key that can get to every lock, that's no good. That's dangerous. But if you got a master key that can open all locks, now we have something powerful. So that's the same thing with a woman. If a woman let every nigga crack, she has no value. But if she let one man to deal with her, she has contained value. That's simple at its purest form. Yo, that shit crazy to me, man. You know, it's mind-boggling. But this is what is taught. These are manipulation tactics that's coming from women nature, man. The women's feminine liberal movement plays a part. This Me Too movement, this BLK movement, that's all that shit is demolished. Nobody talks about that shit no more. And you fucking women jump on them. Every time you hear women in it, or women empowerment, women this, you jump into it and you fucking pussy ride it. Fuck dick ride it, you pussy ride it. You pussy hump it. You know, excuse my language, I apologize, brothers and sisters, for talking this way. Excuse my profanity, excuse my language. I sincerely apologize. But I'm just expressing, I'm just expressing what's being done here in the world, man. Right? Let's get this, right? Let's get this. Proverbs 30:20. Such is the way of an adulterous woman. She eateth and wipeth her mouth and said, I have done no wickedness, man. So that's what she will come and try to tell you. I didn't do this or whatever. But even when she admitted, she can't come back. She can't come back. My spirit and my flesh is sick by you. You're done. You cannot return. That's why when I explained when I told y'all in the videos, I told her, I don't ever want you to ever call me or don't even call me. She don't even call me. Don't text me. Do not reach out to me and tell me your problem. I do not care. I got my own problems that I gotta worry about. You know what I'm saying? I'm only using that right now to tell y'all. You know what I mean? I don't think about the girl, but I'm thinking about it now because of the video I just seen. So I express this to y'all, and I tell this to y'all. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it hurts because she betrayed me. She betrayed me, but she betrayed herself. But all that shit she was saying, oh, I'm doing good, blah, 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 whatever. Then just to find out, she went back into the fucking world. She went back to get fucked. Satan done went and crept in her mind. And yo, that's what she do, man. So I'm not going to say you learn the truth for nothing. But basically, you learn it for nothing. You understand? Like, it is what it is. And once I told her I didn't want to be with you, that triggered her, and she pulled the plug. And she in her mind, she's saying, if one of these niggas go, I right then I'm gonna pull the plug. Now let's say if I was a stupid motherfucker and a simple ass simp and say, yo, fuck that nigga, yo, just be with me. Come on, let's do this again one more time. She gonna run onto it for a little while and she gonna go back and do what she did. That's who she is. She's a whore. That's it, man. That's it. I'm not saying she ain't gonna get it right with God. I'm not saying that. But her behavior pattern is whore-like. You have a whore mindset. I want y'all to watch this other video right now. Hold on. All right, I want y'all to see this.
To get in a relationship. Society, you gotta pay a black woman to get in a relationship. Because
even though sometimes Charleston White be doing some off the wild shit when he talk about his Hebrew Israelites, but at the same token, he's right in the sense. He's not wrong. You know, I'm only using this shit because he a nigga still. I'm gonna use this to show edification to the people, man. Watch what he said, but he's absolutely 1,000% correct. I agree with him, man.
She has a whore spirit with prostitute values, with a bitch, because she has a whore relationship. Because she has a whore spirit with prostitute values, with a bitch mindset. See, a bitch is a gimme. A diva. That's why a diva have so many demands. She's a bitch. Nobody likes a diva. Right. A bitch is gimme. God's woman is a give.
God's woman to a spiritual man is a Proverbs 31 woman. All right. It shows and it teaches women how to conduct themselves. But when you go to Ephesians and Timothy and Titus, it explains what women are supposed to do, how to be a wife. All right.
Give, because women are natural givers. That's why they take so much. Nigga, women are nurturers. Women desire was to help mate.
There you go. The word woman means help mate. She's a servant. She serves man. That was the purpose of you being born. Is to help the man grow to his success. Help the man whatever he needs help in.
That's That's why mama take.
So technically, I let my woman, my wife, do things. Like if I tell her, say, yo, baby, I need you to go on the computer, do this for me, look this for me. She go right on, okay, baby. I said, baby, yo, I give her something to do. I said, baby, yo, can you iron my clothes for me? I don't need her. She'll do it for me. You understand? And if I do everything without her help, she'll be like, yo, damn, like, so I gotta make an issue, a problem for her to do so that she can solve it. You know what I mean? Or let her be a part of it. You gotta let them feel that kind of way. You know what I'm saying?
A little and make a lot. These women now take a lot and give a little. These are not women.
All right, because it's as backwards as Isaiah 5:20. They call good evil, evil good. It's see the script that flipped. Because women is trying to be a man, and you can never be a man.
These are bitches with whore spirits and prostitute values and mindsets. But you one of the only ones that got a woman at home. You heard what I said, but she don't speak, nor do she say anything. Dr. King woman was like that. My woman is an older woman that was raised by her father, who understand the word of God. Oh, I just so happen to...
There you go. See? He made a very excellent point there. He said, my woman is a woman, she's an older woman that was raised by a father who's into the word of God. There you go. So if like this girl, like Sephora, father is not he's not the man of the Lord. That's why she do what she do. Her father is not the man of the Lord. Because if he was, right? If he was, he would have been doing and teaching her the truth. He's not a man of the Lord. That's why she have conflict of battles she has a demon. And that demon is she has a problem of self-control. She doesn't have that. And she's been dealing with that since she was a little girl. And now when it's not addressed, she knows that she has that issue, but she can't control it because she don't know where to start. And she don't pray. She don't pray as much as she should. She don't meditate. She don't fast. That's why she going through what she's going through. I'm telling y'all the truth. Hey, y'all can call it for what it is, but I'm calling how I see it, man. Okay? All right, let's get some scriptures here. Let's go to we read Proverbs 30 and 20. All right? But I'll read it again. It says, such is the way of an adulterous woman. She eateth and wipeth her mouth. What do she eat, man? She eat the bad fruits of being a conniving woman. Sneaky, conniving, devilish. She doing sorcery, witchcraft, all this shit. And then after she complete her meal course, she wipe her mouth like she never did none of those bad attributes. Set you up, embarrass you, do all sorts of bad behavior. You understand? She act like she never did anything wrong. Right? And said, I have done no wickedness. There you go. There you go. Let's go to no, not this. Is not the one I want. I'm sorry, guys. Let me I think it's 2 and 10, I believe. No, this is not it. Give me 1 second, y'all. All right, guys, I found this is Amos 7 and 17. The scripture says, therefore, thus saith the Lord, thy wife shall be a harlot in the city. So your wife gonna be a harlot in the city, man. She gonna go around, sleep around with different niggas and get pregnant by different dudes, and this all kind of form of madness, man. All right. And even if she don't get pregnant, she can't get pregnant anymore. These women will be used as cum dump. You understand? A dude will just busting her, and just give it to her, making all kind of fucking sexual noises in her, man. You know what I'm saying? And then bringing that shit back home to you. And come on, man. Motherfucker got a spirit, and now in that spirit, gets into your house because this bitch is not behaving and not respecting the word of the Lord. And thy sons and thy daughters shall fall by the sword. Right? All right. So anyway, that's the point I wanted to get. All right. So these women act like they don't be doing no wrong, man. Let's go to let's go here. Okay. It said, let me start at First Esdras chapter 4, verse 21. It said, he sticketh not to spend his life with his wife, and remember neither father nor mother nor country. So a lot of men, when they get with these women, they forget about everything, about their life, and everything's about their woman, all about her. You can't say no wrong about her. She can't do no wrong in his eyes. He jumps the fuck up. And this is describing the simp. This is describing the simp. Okay? Verse 22. By this also ye must know that women have dominion over you. Do ye not labor and toil and give and bring all to the woman? So he's saying is like you allow these women have dominion over you, and you're not realizing that you giving your power over. The scripture tells us, do not give thy power over to thy women, man. Verse 23, yeah, a man taketh his sword and goeth his way to rob and steal. So a man's going on his way to do anything by all means necessary to prove to his wife that he's a man, or just to do it just because he want to impress her. All right, to sail upon the sea and upon rivers. He'll go through the ends of the earth to do what he got to do to impress his girl. Right, verse 24, and looketh upon a lion and go in the darkness. He will fight lions if he have to. You know what I mean? Tigers and bears and whatever he got to, poisonous rodents and all kind of poisonous fishes, and just to get what he got to get to please her, right? And when he have stolen, spoiled, and robbed, he bring it to his love. So he said, look, baby, look what I did for you. I did this. And then let's say she don't want it, she denies it, and he gets mad. He said, bitch, you know what the fuck I had to you know what the fuck I had to do to get this motherfucking money? You know what you have to do? You know what kind of shit I've been through to get this? He get mad, you understand? Watch this. 25, wherefore a man loveth his wife better than father or mother. And it's the truth. He loved his wife better because he's thinking about that kuba. He's worried about that kuba. Okay? Which means, her P-U-S-S-Y. 26, many there be that have run out of their wits for women. You would have lost your fucking mind for women. You done lost your mind, man. And become servants for their sake. You done became slaves to a woman, man. Who was that? Who was like that? Who was like that? Jezebel. Verse 27. Many also have perished. So a lot of you guys that die under women fucking behavior, man. Many also have perished, have made error and sin for women. A lot of y'all go to jail, you get killed. That's it, man. That's it, man. We can go on and on and on about these women. It's countless scriptures, man. You can go to Ecclesiastes 25th chapter, 26. Let me see something. Let me go to one more. Let me go to Book of Sirach. Let me see the 3rd chapter. Let me see something. No, not this one. All right. Here. All right. Let me read this. Verse 3 say, hear me, your father, O children, and do therefore that ye may be saved. Okay. Verse 2, for the Lord hath given the father honor over the children, and have conferred the authority over the mother, over the sons. All right. So it's a proper order. It's proper divine order. Verse 3, whoso honor his father maketh atonement for his sins or her sins. So if you honor your father, these are the things that you're going to do, right? Verse 4, and he that honoreth his mother is as one that layeth up treasure, right? Verse 5, whoso honoreth his father, right, shall have joy of his own children, and when he maketh his prayer, he shall be heard. There you go. All right? Right? So if you honor your father and mother, your prayer shall be heard, man. Okay? And the father is loving his children, being fair. I mean, you can't tell me that family not blessed, man. And highly favored. All right? Verse 6. He or she that honor his father shall have a long life. So like, you shall have a long life. So my father personally died at 58. And, I love my father. Yeah, I did a lot of things, whatever, but I care about my father, man. I honor my father. I ain't never really gave my father a hard time. You know what I'm saying? And he that is obedient to the Lord shall be a comfort to his mother. So I'm obedient to the Lord. So I'm a comfort to my mother, because I could be doing anything else. Robbing, stealing, killing, be on the street, doing all kind of things, going to prison. And let's say I get locked up in prison, my mother here and she's sick. You know what I'm saying? How can I help my mother? So that prison shit's for the birds. All right. Verse 8. Honor, it says, verse 7. He that feareth the Lord will honor his father, and will do service unto his parents as to his masters. All right. Verse 9. For the blessing of the father establishes the houses of the children. So he's creating the foundation that sets in children, man. All right? Because remember, they go out in this world, they got to be their representation of you. All right? But the curse of the mother rooted our foundation. So the curse of the mother rooted our foundation. One curse, being a single mother, rooted out the foundation because there's no fathers there. So now the child becomes a bastard's child. There you go, man. There you go. Verse 10, glory not in the dishonor of thy father, for thy father's dishonor is no glory unto thee. Verse 11, for the glory of a man is from the honor of his father. All right. And a mother in dishonor is a reproach to the children. All right. So the glory is in the man. But if a father teaches his daughter the right way and be honorable, then you'll see the ramifications of what was being taught to the child. You understand? Verse 12, and Lord willing, if the child is very honorable and listening and taking heed. Verse 12, my son or daughter, help thy father in his age, and grieve him not as long as he lives. So don't grieve your father, man. Love your father and take care of your father, man, and even his own age, man. When my father was in his time of need, man, or help, I got upset one day, and because the cancer was deteriorating him, and he could barely walk because he was walking slow, and he would have to use a shopping cart to hold on just to get to one place or another. I was so hurt and embarrassed, and I was like, yo, damn, man, I'm looking at my father. He used to be strong, and now he's weak. It broke my heart, man. It broke my heart. And I told myself, I was like, damn, man. And then when my father got back to the building, right? I went over there. I saw my father walking back, and he's like, I said, you all right, Dad? He said, no, I'm all right, son. And I said, I got to take care of these things. I said, you good? You want me to take you back? He said, no, it's okay. Go ahead, man. And I went on, and when I came back, I went to get my hair cut. I went to the barber shop. I come back. My father fell in the elevator, and my two neighbors, they both died now, and they helped them. And I didn't want my neighbor to because she's good for using shit against you, And I was like, all right, thank you, I appreciate it. And I got so I went upset. I was screaming at my dad. So, Dad, yo, man, how you gonna fall in there, man? You gonna let them two black bitches help you? They don't want effing good, man. And I was upset, and he said, yo, son. He said, look at me, man. I couldn't do anything. I was weak, man. And I caught myself. I said, sorry. I said, Dad, you all right? You all right, man? I said, yeah, I'm all right, man. I'm full of life. I'm strong, man. I'm a younger dude, man. I'm like 18, 19 years old. I'm 17 years old. I'm 17. My father died. No, I was 18. My father died. Man. I was 18 years old, man. My pops died. It's been 20 years my father been gone, man. You know what I'm saying? So, and I wish my father was still here. So, you know, and when he was here, I try to make the best of it, you know. And, you know, but anyway, that's why these women don't get into their blessings, man, because they disrespect. They cause the family structure and the family dynamic, the family home to be destroyed, man. They are the catalyst of destroying families, black families, man. I'm telling y'all, man, that's what God's going to judge his place, and he's going to turn this motherfucking world up. So I hope this video edifying. Shalom.